Hi, my name is Jamie. I live in Saudi Arabia, and I have a makeup collection that just keeps getting larger. Today it did not, however, I have things I want to discuss. I have filmed this video no less now than 3 times. It's my 3rd time. And the first time, I didn't like the look, so I just deleted everything. The second time, my heater was on for half of the video, and I liked the look, but all you hear is a whirring sound in the background the entire time until I notice and remember. So that is no good. Today, I have my washer going because I have to do laundry. I have to. It's reached critical mass, and if you hear that, you hear that. Deal with it. Secondly, I have now a 3rd cat living in my house who has just been neutered and is integrating into the group right now, and he is occasionally yodeling at everything. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. This is just where we're at today. This is the best I can do. I've got to get this video out. I've got to get it done. I have to. Otherwise, it's going to be stupid. So anyway, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be talking about my predictions and plans for my makeup collection in 2023, whilst I use the Be Perfect Carnival XL, also for the 3rd time. Because, yeah, I have tried now this palette. It's great. I really like the quality. It's wonderful. I really wish that any of that other footage would have worked, but c'est la vie, you know? It just is what it is sometimes, truly. So if any of that interests you, please feel free to stick around, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and let's talk about makeup in the new year. Okay? Okay, so the first thing that I think is gonna happen in 2023 is that I am going to be getting an order from a brand that I have never tried that shall remain undisclosed, because I placed an order today because I wanted it. Is it financially responsible? Not really. Nope. But whatever. Is it ever? And I'll tell you why I placed this order, because I wanted it. Because this is not a precursor for things to come, I swear. I fully intend to make good on this. Decision. I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be heading into a little bit of a low buy year. Let me explain. I have a lot of makeup. A lot. I don't need nearly this much. And I decluttered quite a few like face products and stuff. And I really don't believe so much in decluttering eyeshadow palettes because they stay good for longer and they're cute. They're cute and I want them. However, it's just like not reasonable for me to believe that I'm going to be able to get to, you know, for instance, like 98 palettes, which is where I was sitting at. And yeah, I just kind of want to enjoy what I have and try to gear my content more towards using what I have. So there's just other things I want to buy, and then also like I just don't need to put all of this potentially in a box and move it anywhere, you know what I mean? It just sounds like a lot. Like I am ultimately an expat, and you know, if something happens, what am I gonna do? Waste all this money on stuff that I bought? Lame, you know? Especially where this is not part of my, like this is not my job. So, you know, I have to make some adjustments to my spending here. So what I want to be doing in 2023 is I want to be spending up to 300 Riyal, which is about $80 per month on makeup, and that is my allowance for a month. I want to springboard this into life by also doing a no buy in January, but whatever I don't spend per month will roll over to the next month. So for instance, since I'm not buying anything today, since I'm not buying anything in January, then I will have 600 Riyal to spend in February, which is kind of when the new launches are going to be coming out anyway. You know what I mean? Like, It's not any terrible crime to like skip a month of purchasing. Don't pee on anything. This is just a general good rule for living in people's houses, baby. Come here. Do you want to say hi? So this is the new baby. We have kind of a name on the docket as Cortado, but I don't know. What do you think? I don't think it's the worst idea, but I don't know. I have an aversion to calling cats food names. So anyway, hey baby. Yoda is mad. Max is just like, oh, hello, welcome to the fortress. Let me show you around the grounds. And it's just kind of like taking it all in stride because he's had to do this before. He's had to surrender his space and his mommy before, but Yoda is sour about it. All I need is 3 gigantic male cats in my house. You're right. Oh, long-haired male cats in my house. You know, what's a girl to do? Anyway, so back to low buy, no buy. I want to take January. I've got things to do, I've got places to go anyway, so I think it's just a good month to kind of skip purchasing anything anyway. And yeah, like, we're gonna give it a try. And kind of in that same vein of ideology is that, like, I have this 42 pan palette, I have another Be Perfect 42 pan palette, I have 2 Beauty Bay 42 pan palettes, and that's just those 2 brands. I have a lot of eyeshadow, and I would just kind of like to use what I have. And also, I have another 42 pan palette coming. So it's just a good time to kind of take a step back, relax, kind of wait and see what the market does, if anything is interesting me, and then kind of go from there. That's to say, like, I'm not just gonna, you know, not buy anything ever, but I've just got some things I want to try, but it's not everything. I also kind of am gonna make an American shopping list. So if I am a little bit like not interested in things one month, then I'll probably buy it in the States when I go home sometime over the summer. Speaking of January, I think I am gonna take maybe 2 weeks off or something just to kind of pre-film and get some stuff ready so that I can really start in 2023 the way I want to. I want to kind of lean more into short form in the sense that I want to do more tutorials with reels or YouTube shorts, things like that, because that's kind of where everyone's going right now anyway. Like, that's just sort of the direction that everyone is going in right now. So my sitting in front of a camera for a long time times are not done, but just, you know, a little bit less perhaps, you know, because you're gonna miss this low production value time we spend together, right? Kind of in the vein of like tutorial, like style short content, I kind of want to build up a catalog of like rave looks, which I think would be kind of fun just to exist on the internet, just to like see what I can figure out and what I want to do. That would be kind of fun because like I actually do go and do that. So when I can, you know, so I try to look cool when I go rave, you know, like stop yelling. Say that as I'm yelling like a hypocrite. And as goes like long form stuff, like I said, it's not like you're just never gonna see me again sitting up here talking in low production value. But I think what I want to do is I want to put that focus on more like discussion, and then also just in general, I want to start really doing more made up art history, which is a series I want to develop a bit more. I have, for instance, like one that I'm just like waiting to film. It's just like, they take some planning, they take some arranging, and like I have to write a script. Not that any of this is like bad, it's really fun, but it just takes a bit more arranging than just like doing a makeup review, you know what I mean? Because I can just like sit down, quickly film a review, and then go on about my life. But I also don't really feel that I'm well suited to be a review channel. It's just not gonna be the way that it is for this foreseeable future. By the way, I love this color. This is not the direction I thought I was gonna go in, but I am really glad I did. Amazing. This is a good palette. I was 100% not gonna buy this palette, and then it was sent to me by accident. I ordered the Interstellar and this arrived, but oh, how I am not angry right now. It doesn't have a lot of like different textures, but I just like how anything you want is right here to just go. And it's very matte heavy, very matte leaning, which like, especially the big Be Perfect palettes are that way, and the small ones too. Love getting interrupted. Love it. Irritates me to no end. This is beautiful, however. So I think it goes without saying that I also need to work on more freelancing this year, just kind of developing my skills, even if it's not like paid, just put makeup on people. I have a beautiful makeup kit that cost me well over $1,000, and that's that, you know? Some brands that I am interested in trying this year include, I don't know, but I still am interested in trying the Kimchi Chic Beauty line, especially the foundations. And yeah, I would eventually like to get my hands on at least something from the brand. Beauty Bay doesn't carry a whole lot from the brand, so I'm just gonna have to wait until like either they get something that I want, or I can go back to the States and order it, whatever. Another thing I'd like to try is eventually I would really like to give Trixie Cosmetics my money. Like, I'm just waiting for that perfect thing, you know? And that has happened now 2 years in a row, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I am so entertained by Trixie Mattel, but like the launch for holiday this year just did not resonate with me whatsoever. I enjoy her aesthetic, but I am a little too adulty for that. I don't know. Maybe that makes me less fun. I don't feel fun right now, but maybe that's the case. God, I love Be Perfect shadows. I really, really do. You can just touch them up and put them exactly how you want them, and they just go. They just do, you know? One other thing that I'd really like to try, or one brand I'd really like to try, that is Carla Cosmetics. I love all of those duochrome things. I'm totally in a duochrome era myself, so anything from there looks great. There's also another one that, I don't know, I'm interested in trying. It's a UK brand, so I would imagine it might be easier to ship here, or less expensive at least. And that's Hidden Cosmetics. So I just explored the page today, actually. My friend sent it to me, and I was like, oh, damn, that looks real nice. So yeah, things like that. Oh my God, a brand that has been plaguing me is Gloss Gods. I want to try that brand so bad. They have this like green duochrome palette that looks amazing, and I want it. And then also that Gal on the Moon palette looks fantastic. So I will be trying Gloss Gods, I feel, this year. I think this is my year. I'm also gonna put Kylab on my list of brands that I wanna try while I'm in the US. So I see that for right now, they can only ship in the US, and that's fine. I was seeing also that they have like an Amazon store, and that was interesting, but they can't ship here. I really wish they could, but that'll just have to wait. I'm interested. I'm still watching what they're doing, and I would like to try it, but not until probably sometime this summer. Wow, that is a harsh line. I'm just gonna do that. There, perfect. I'd also, oh my God, I really want to try Glaminatrix as well. So they are in Australia, and as the crow flies, I'm not really as far from Australia as like the US, so the shipping isn't terrible for me to get it here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it at some point. That's another one that's been plaguing my life that I can't get out of my stupid brain. Ugh, I love both those palettes. Of course, the one is sold out now. I can't remember which one. Is it Nocturnal or the other one, the newer one? Either way, I want both of them. Also interested, sort of, in Clarity Cosmetics. How do we feel about that? Should I try Clarity Cosmetics? My issue is that they appear to ship here. However, it's gonna cost me my firstborn as much as the palettes. So that's unfortunate. I'd still like to try it. I could wait until I'm in the States, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm interested also in trying the Haus Labs foundation. I want that powder. I want that foundation. I want to see what it's about. Is it worth the hype? It ships here as far as I can tell. So at some point I'm gonna go for that as well. But again, kind of not anytime soon, just soonish. By the way, I'm literally going to the barn. I'm just trying to finish this. It looks cute. I'm happy with it. Nothing like what I had done before, like 0%. That's what's fun about this big palette, is that I have done 3 crazy different things. Like not even related, not even the same color scheme, nothing, which is really fun to do when you're into makeup. When you can just like plop down with a palette and do whatever, like whatever you want. People shit on big palettes, and trust me, I was one of those people where I was like, no, I don't need that much eyeshadow. And I still don't need that much eyeshadow, but I am beginning to see the utility in having somewhat of that much eyeshadow. It's kind of fun. I'm not saying it's for everyone, but you could try it and you might not hate it. I tried it, I don't hate it. I don't know. That's up to you. Some brands I'm keeping my eye on. I'm gonna keep my eye on NYX. There's a foundation coming or here that I really wanna try. That looks delightful. And just in general, I would eventually like to try a NYX eyeshadow palette, but it's not like on my top list of priorities, certainly. I wasn't that impressed with what I saw in stores, but you know, we'll see. And then I also want to keep my eye on like what Blend Bunny Cosmetics is going to be doing in the coming year. There are some things that I really like from them. I really like that All Dolled Up palette, and I may get that. I may get that All Dolled Up palette eventually, but you know, not anytime soon. I think that's another one that I've got to kind of wait for and get when I'm in the States, but yeah, we'll see. The thing I want to continue to do is not buy entire collections from ColourPop and make my life horrible that way. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of chill on my ColourPop spending in general. It's just not gonna be anything too crazy, so we'll see. What are you meowing at?